Interlace your fingers. Place the knuckles of those interlaced fingers firmly beneath your chin. Simultaneously, as you inhale, slowly raise your elbows like wings on either side of your head while resisting with your fingers. Lower your chin into the lowermost part of a U. Elbows should be at their peak at full inhale. The goal is to eventually elevate your elbows until your forearms meet your ears. Do not bend forward, only lower your chin. In a fluid movement, open your mouth and release your exhalation slowly and steadily from your mouth for a long count of 6, while simultaneously dropping your head backwards. Your elbows touch at the exact end of the exhale. Most people only use 10% of their lungs, never allowing them to reach the maximum intended capacity which was intended. This exercise brings the lungs to their full capacity, increases circulation to the whole body, and prepares the muscles for activation. During your exhalation, bring your arms, wrists, and elbows forward, meeting in front of your face. Drop your arms naturally to your sides. Half Moon Pose Series. Stretch your arms overhead sideways, interlocking your fingers and making a tight grip. Without bending your arms or legs, slowly bend directly to your right as much as possible. Keep your entire body facing forward. Keep your arms straight and simultaneously push your hips directly to the left. Feel the pull along the entire left side of your body. Look at your half moon reflection in the mirror. From the side, your body is in a straight line. Stretch a little bit more and stay there for 10 seconds. Slowly come up to center position while keeping your arms overhead. Lift your torso to the ceiling while keeping your arms straight and pressed against your ears, palms flat and thumbs locked, holding tight. Bend slowly to your left as much as possible while pushing your hips to the right. Come slowly back to center position and straighten your arms overhead. Lift your torso up out of your hips. Inhale and hold your breath and slowly drop your head back as much as possible. Bend arms and body backward while keeping your arms straight. Push forward more and bend backwards more, and your weight should be on your heels. Slowly come up to center position, keeping your arms over your head, palms together, and thumbs crossed. Bend forward from the hips, all in one piece, from glutes to fingertips. When you no longer can keep your legs straight, completely relax, bending your knees as well as reaching around your legs, grabbing hold of your heels with your hands and allowing your forefingers and thumbs to touch the floor. Bend your elbows and press the inner forearms completely against the back of your calves. The goal is eventually to touch your elbows together behind your knees. Stretch your body towards the floor while touching your stomach to your thigh muscles, chest on the knees, and face below the knees. Straighten your legs as much as possible, concentrating on your exhalation as you breathe, while lifting your hips toward the ceiling. Hold this pose for 6 breath cycles. Release your heels and come up slowly. Now, lower your arms slowly to your sides. Awkward posture. Stand with your feet apart more than 6 inches with your heels and toes square like an H. Do not allow your knees to track past your big toes. Raise your arms in front of you so they are parallel to the floor with palms facing down, keeping all muscles engaged and tight. Stand up on your toes like a ballerina with your knees apart 6 inches. Sit until the backs of your thighs are parallel to the floor as if you were sitting in a chair. It is okay if you cannot come completely down and instead try to come halfway down. Focus on one point in the room, keeping total concentration with that spot. Slowly come up, continuing to keep hands and arms parallel to the floor, and allow your arms to meet your sides while slowly lowering your feet completely to the floor. Eagle posture. Stand with feet together and raise your arms overhead. Swing your arms down and allow your right arm to wrap around the left, crossing at the elbow. Twist your right hand towards your face and around the left forearm. Bend your knees about 6 inches until you feel a healthy pull. Transfer your weight to your left leg while lifting your right leg high, bringing it over the left thigh and wrapping around your calf and foot totally. Once your leg is wrapped, sink down even deeper onto the standing leg. Uncross arms and legs and reverse posture to the left. Raise arms overhead and back down to your sides. Standing forehead to knee. Slowly lift your right leg and interlock your fingers in front of you. Hinge down from the hips to allow your interlocked fingers to grasp firmly beneath your foot, about 1 inch from the base of your toes, with your thumbs resting on the tops of your toes. Straighten your leg completely and keep your thigh muscles tight. Now, pull the ball of your foot and your toes towards you, bending your elbows straight down toward the floor. Use your strength to pull more on the toes with your hands. Push more forward with the heel. Slowly straighten up and pull your knee towards your chest before allowing your right foot down. Then pick up your left foot and lock your standing leg and reverse the pose, holding it for 10 seconds. The pose helps develop concentration, patience, and determination. Physically, it tightens the abdominal and thigh muscles, improves flexibility of the sciatic nerves, and strengthens the tendons and biceps of the thigh muscles and hamstrings in the legs. Then slowly straighten up and allow your arms to fall back at your sides. Standing bow pulling. Lift your right arm from your side and allow your palm to face up with your arm outstretched. Bend your right knee and lift your right foot backward and upward, placing your foot into your cupped hand. Raise your left arm in front of you, fingers together and pointing forward. Level your hips squarely forward with the raised knee pointing directly to the floor. Roll forward like a wheel until your abdomen is parallel to the floor, while at the same time pointing your toes and kicking your right foot upward and backward with all your strength. Allow your leg to come slowly back downward, while allowing your hand to slowly come to your side as well. Repeat with left side. Balancing stick. Reach your hands above your head and allow your right leg to come forward about 3 feet with level and squared hips, while hinging from the waist and pivoting forward on your hip joints, and raising your left leg behind you until your entire body is parallel to the floor. Step back to center with feet together and arms still outstretched over your head. Repeat on other side of the body. And release your arms back down to your sides. Standing separate leg stretching. Lift your arms overhead. Take a big step to the right, about 3 to 4 feet. Allow your arms to come down. Hinge forward from your hips, putting your weight onto your heels, and sliding your arms down the back side of your legs to grip the backs of your ankles firmly near the heel, with your thumbs on the outside of the feet. Slowly straighten up and raise your arms back parallel and bring your right foot back to center. Raise your arms to meet back overhead and allow them to fall back down to your sides. Triangle pose. Raise your arms to meet overhead and then allow them to fall parallel to the floor, while simultaneously taking a step to your left with your left leg. Push your hips and stomach forward. Keep your left knee strong and flexed while turning your right foot and leg directly to the right, bending your right knee while keeping your spine straight. Keeping your arms straight, bend your torso directly to the right while placing your elbow in front of the right knee and the fingertips against the big toe. Look up at the ceiling, fingers together and palm facing forward. Straighten your right leg back to standing and turn your right foot forward with your arms still extended sideways. Turn your left foot and leg to the left while keeping your right foot facing forward. Straighten the left leg and turn body and foot to the front. Then move your right leg back to center. This is the only posture in the world that improves every muscle, joint, tendon, and internal organ in the body. It revitalizes nerves, veins, and tendons. Standing separate leg, forehead to knee. Elevate your arms to have your palms meet overhead. With your right leg, take a big step sideways, also turning your hips, torso, face, and arms overhead directly to the right. Keeping both legs straight, bend forward from your hips and touch your chin to your chest. Straighten up, still facing to the right, and reverse the pose to the left. Tree pose. With your feet together, fix your gaze upon one spot in the room. Reach down and take a hold of your right foot to meet the top of your left thigh, with the sole facing the ceiling. Straighten your spine and tighten your buttocks. Force the bent knee downward and have your palms meet in front of your chest. Gently lower your right leg to the floor and relax it. Refix your gaze and pick up the left foot, continuing the pose on the other side. Toe stand. Exactly as in tree pose, shift your weight to your left leg and lift your right foot up onto your left thigh. Place your hands in front of your breastbone, palm to palm, bending from the lower spine. Reach forward with both hands to the floor. Supporting yourself with your fingers, sink down slowly the rest of the way on the ball of your left foot until your right buttock is sitting on your left heel. Once you are down with your legs still crossed over your left thigh, move your hands to your sides, sitting on your heel and balancing yourself on the ball of the foot, using your fingers for support. Stand up slowly by putting both hands in front of you. Push your left knee backward until it's straight and come up the same way you went down. Lower your right foot and shake the leg to relax it. Raise the left foot onto your right thigh and repeat the toe stand on the left side. Shavasana. Spread your towel on the floor and lie flat on your back. You should never lie with your feet toward the front of the room. Arms should be at your sides, with palms facing upward, feet relaxed and flopping. Breathe normally and completely relax for 2 minutes. Corpse pose returns circulation to normal and teaches complete relaxation. Wind removing pose. From where you lie in Shavasana, bend your right knee toward your chest, interlacing your fingers of both hands and taking hold of the raised leg 2 inches below the knee. Keep your elbows close to your body and shoulders relaxed on the floor. Pull your knee to your chest with your foot relaxed. Lower the right leg and both arms to the floor, and then bend the left knee and reverse the pose. Then lower the left leg and both arms to the floor. Lift both knees up to the chest and clasp your arms around them just under the knees and hug them tightly, hands grasping opposite elbows. Keeping your shoulders on the floor, pull your knees down to the chest as much as possible and lower your chin to your chest and force your hips downward until your tailbone touches the floor. Lower both legs and arms to the floor. Bikram yoga sit-up. Lie down on your back with your toes flexed upwards towards the ceiling and bring both arms overhead and cross your thumbs. C. Promptly dive forward while you exhale and reach for your toes, keeping your legs on the floor. Cobra pose. Lie down on your towel on your stomach with your legs and feet together. All the muscles in your legs and buttocks are tight like rocks. Look up at the ceiling using your spine strength to lift yourself and raise your torso off the floor only to your belly button. Arch your back as much as possible with head and torso still only using your spinal strength. Slowly lower out of your torso and turn your face to one side. Locust pose. Lie on your towel on your stomach with your chin on the towel. Put your arms under your body with elbows turned upward against your abdomen. Raise the right leg straight upward to a 45-degree angle. The toe of your right leg should be pointed. Slowly lower your right leg to the floor while still keeping your arms under your body. Lift your left leg straight up and hold with the toe pointed. Slowly lower the left leg and tilt your head downward so that your lips touch your towel. With arms in the same position and legs straight, toes pointed, take a deep breath and raise both legs and hips simultaneously off of the floor. Lower both legs slowly with control and pull your arms out from underneath your body and relax them at your sides with palms up, and turn your face to one side. Full locust pose. Lying on your towel on your stomach, stretch your arms out to the sides with your palms facing down. Put your chin on the towel and your knees, legs, and feet together. On a deep inhalation, all in one movement, look up at the ceiling and raise your arms, head, chest, torso, and legs up and off the floor. Slowly come down and turn your head to one side with your arms relaxed at your sides. Bow pose. Lying on your stomach on the towel, bend your knees and bring your feet towards your buttocks, grasping the insteps firmly, about 2 inches below your pointed toes. On a deep inhalation, look up at the ceiling while lifting your thighs and upper body off of the floor. Kick backwards against your hands while lifting the legs even higher off of the floor. Roll your body weight farther forward the higher that you kick. Lower your torso and legs slowly and turn your head to the side. Fixed, firm posture. Move your feet apart only the width of your hips. Place your hands behind you on your feet. Bend your right elbow down to the floor behind you, and then bend your left elbow to the floor so that your torso is leaning backward, supported by the elbows. Raise your arms overhead, opposite hands grabbing opposite elbows, with both arms flat on the floor. Tuck your chin downward towards your chest and completely relax. Come up slowly, using elbows and hands for support, and rest your hands on the tops of your thighs. Half tortoise. Kneel down Japanese style at the front of your mat. Raise your arms up over your head sideways with your palms together and arms touching your ears. Bend slowly forward from your lower spine in a straight line from the tailbone to your fingertips, stretching your spine forward and emphasizing deep exhalations. Stretch your arms forward as much as possible. Then touch your forehead to the mat with your chin away from your chest. Totally relax your back and shoulders. Come up exactly as you went down, slowly in one solid piece. Keep your hips touching your heels and back is straight. Lower the arms down sideways. Camel pose. Stand up on your knees on your mat, knees and feet 6 inches apart. Put your hands on the back of your hips with your fingers pointing toward the floor. Keeping your hands on your hips, drop your head back completely. Bring your right hand down and take a firm hold of your right heel, thumb on the outside and fingers pointing downward. Then bring your left hand down and take hold of your left heel, thumb outside again and fingers pointing inward. Simultaneously, arc your torso backward You should feel it in the small of your back. Come up slowly, the way that you went down. Right hand to the right hip, and left hand back to the left hip to help you to straighten. Rabbit pose. Kneel on your mat Japanese style. Reach around and grasp your heels so that your thumbs are on the outside and you are cradling your heels in your palms. Lower your chin to your chest with emphasis on your exhalation and curl your torso slowly and tightly forward until your forehead touches your knees and the top of your head touches the floor. Lift your hips into the air, rolling your body forward like a wheel. If there is a gap between the forehead and knees, walk the knees forward until they touch the forehead, rather than reaching for the knees with the forehead. Very slowly uncurl back up to your kneeling position, an exact reversal of the way that you came into this posture. Separate leg, forehead to knee, with final stretching. Sit on the floor and stretch your right leg to the right. Bend your left knee, raise your arms overhead sideways, and with your arms and head together, stretch down over the straight right leg. Take hold of your right foot with both hands and fingers tightly interlocked under the toes and the thumbs crossed on the tops of the toes. Pull back the toes towards you as much as possible. Come up slowly and reverse the pose on the left side. This is a pulling exercise, and slowly bend your elbows straight down toward the floor. Tuck your chin to your chest and touch your forehead to your knee. If your knee is bent, try to push it downward with your forehead. Come up and extend both legs straight out in front of you. Take hold of your big toes with the first 2 fingers of each hand. Pull the toes towards you as much as possible. With emphasis on exhalation and without bending your knees, touch your elbows to the floor and touch stomach, chest, and face to your legs. Your goal is to pull your heels off of the floor and touch your forehead to your toes. Come up slowly and allow your hands to rest at your sides. Spinal twist. Bend your left leg so that your knee is on the floor and your left heel is touching the side of your right buttock. Bend your right knee and bring your right leg over the left leg, putting your right foot down just to the left of your left knee. Bring your left arm to the right and over your right knee. Press the elbow of that arm back against the right knee and slip your hand in between the left knee and the right ankle. Grasping the kneecap firmly with your palm, turn your head to the right and twist your face, shoulders, and whole torso to the right. Unwind. Reverse legs and arms and do the pose to the left side now. Spine twisting pose is the only exercise that twists the spine from top to bottom at the same time. It increases circulation and nutrition to spinal nerves, veins, and tissues. It improves spinal elasticity and flexibility, in addition to the flexibility of the hip joints. Blowing in firm pose. Kneel down Japanese style with your spine very straight and hands resting on your knees. Begin to blow your breath vigorously through your lips as though blowing out a candle. Concentrate on your exhalations, pulling your stomach in firmly, and then immediately relaxing your stomach and contract it firmly with the next exhalation. Repeat this 60 times slowly and rhythmically, giving each exhalation one count. Namaste.